The U.S. Commerce Department has removed Chinese entities from its export control unverified list ahead of the upcoming trip to China by its secretary. Beijing is reportedly seeking cooperation with Washington in terms of trade. Lee Eun-hee has more.
U.S. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo on Tuesday ahead of her trip to China next week met with Chinese Ambassador Xie Feng. During the talks, the Chinese ambassador asked the U.S. for increased cooperation and joint efforts to stabilize relations. Last week, the Chinese government stopped the publication of data on its soaring youth unemployment amid concerns that it would reveal new weaknesses in the recovery of its country. China also cracked down on corporate due diligence for firms operating in the country, halting the flow of information to overseas businesses. Accordingly, Jake Sullivan, the White House National Security Advisor, has called on China to be more transparent about the state of its economy, stating that the United States doesn't want the Chinese economy to tumble. Sullivan told reporters in Washington during Tuesday's online briefing that transparency is important as it would help the rest of the world make sound economic decisions. He said that Secretary Raimondo looks forward to constructive discussions with Chinese officials and U.S. business leaders and that the trip is not meant to change China nor the United States. Raimondo's trip to Beijing and Shanghai will take place from August 27th through August 30th. Meanwhile, in a bid to further normalize bilateral trade with China, the U.S. Department of Commerce announced Tuesday local time that it has removed 27 Chinese entities from its export control unverified list. The Chinese Commerce Ministry welcomed the decision, saying that the move is in line with the common interests of the two sides. Lee Eun-hee, Arirang News.